men, 20 men, 30 men. I'm on something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. That do was something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. Just to come up. Yeah.
You know what it is, man. DJ Thoro, a.k.a. Thorozano, Bridge to the Streets. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets right here on thisis50.com. We live from One World Studios. Shout out my boy, DJ Boy Wonder. I got a legend in the building. You already know what it is. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, man. It's Wais P, man. What's happening with you, man? This is Broadway Joe Namath. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of AKs for me, man. So
this is Broadway Joe without the fur coat right now. You know Joe should stand on the sideline with that mink coat. He was fly. He was fly. He was definitely fly. You know what I mean? Definitely. So listen, man. I don't know if Primo told you or Jay-Z told you. Like on this segment, right? I have this segment, right? It's called On the Spot. You know what that means?
Nah.
That means we got all your ex-girlfriends in the back, and you're gonna put you on the spot right now. I'm fucking with you. He's like, wait a minute, what the fuck is going on?
I'm about to say. Is a district attorney back there?
Nah, the district attorney not back there. We left her home. But what we gonna do here, man, we need to hear some bars, man. We need to let the niggas know why your name is Wais P. We gotta let them know where you from and why you even up here. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people out here.
Not tell me I was gonna have to.
Listen, we need to hear some bars. Now listen, this is no pressure, all right? It could be a written, it could be a go-to rhyme, it could be off the top, it could be whatever. We just need you to look into the camera, let them know the name, and impress the hell out of these people, man. Let's go, man. That's what we do. Let's go, baby!
Yeah, you should have told me this over the phone.
That's why it's on the spot. You're on the spot. It would have been fun, you know? You know what I mean?
All right,
come on, man. You're a pro at this. Come on. You've been in the mic with Jay-Z. This is like, who am I? I'm not Jay-Z. You know
Yo. I'm with this shit. I go harder than a Unabomber. I give you work and come back. That's what I call karma. When the feds on your back, that's what I call sauna. Hotter than fish grease. Bitch, please, I ease burners. Blicky flow. Call me Martin. Never Ricky, though. Martin Lawrence, Martin Luther shooting out the Uber. Get my keys from Cuba. Put the clips in the Ruger. Understand we body niggas for being a loser. Meaning you lose shipments. You lose work. You lose bricks. You lose chips. Nigga, you get murked. Fly nigga rap. 6 feet tall, but got a bigger gat. Body in the trunk, dropping off. Gotta get rid of that. Couple slugs in your fitted cap.
Okay. Why?
Yeah, a little something.
I fucks with you.
Little something.
I fucks with you. Definitely. So you in the city, man. I ain't seen you in a minute, man. We got a lot of history, man. You know, let's I like to do stuff chronologically, man. For people that don't know you.
Okay.
Where you? Let them know where you from. Tell them a little something about yourself.
From Crown Heights, Brooklyn.
Okay.
Started off Profile Records is one of my first deals. After that, did records with the great one, Hova. One of the biggest ones.
We're not talking about the Jehovah's Witness either.
We're talking about Jay-Z. One of the biggest ones was If I Should Die on the
Hard Knock Life.
Hard Knock Life, Volume 2 joint.
Volume 2. That was 5-time platinum, by the way.
6. Don't short me one.
Excuse me, I'm shorting him. I'm minimizing his plaque. My bad, Jay. Not bad, Jay. Maybe I'll come to the Rock and Rush next time.
Won a Grammy for that, too.
Hey, as you should.
A Grammy in the crib.
Hey, you got a Grammy in the crib, man. Let me get some success. Let me rub some success on me. All right, there it is.
Yeah, man. Shout out to them. Memphis Bleak, a lot of work with him. We did Celebration on Streets is Watching. Also, after that, had my own situation over at Def Jam. We dropped some stuff over there. Then we moved on to independently dropped a song called Inspiration.
Okay.
Featuring CeeLo Green with us, CeeLo. That was a blessing. Produced by the great one, DJ Premier.
Primo.
Yeah, man, and been moving and started dropping solo joints, man.
Right.
Dropped a whole mixtape called Primo Pimpin' All Beats by Primo.
Okay.
Dropped something called Pussy Rich. You know what I'm saying? And it's in the game.
I love these titles.
All that. So a lot of history there, man.
Right. And you're from the legendary group, the Rangers, correct?
The Rangers, yes. Shout out to Half.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so we here today, man. What we got going on? What are we currently pushing? What we got out there so they can go check for it?
Right now, everywhere. Chinchilla, the EP.
Woo!
Most of you cats ain't got no game, man. Go get you some. I need to start a hotline, man.
Hey,
Start calling and get some relationship advice. You know what I'm talking
about? I like this guy, man. Matter of fact, we're going to do the casting for the Mac. We're going to do the Mac movie. I'm casting this guy, right?
Yeah, I got to be Max Julian.
Yeah, he's Max Julian.
That was the name of the lead actor.
Exactly,
A lot of y'all don't know that.
Yeah, well now they know. You know what I mean? So definitely now they know. So I'm always asking my guests this, especially the ones I respect, because some of them I don't even care. Just being honest. You from Brooklyn, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Who was young Wais listening to before he got into hip hop that made him want to get into hip hop? When did you first fall in love with hip hop?
I was a student of the game, man.
Okay.
Like, I studied everything I could, man. You know what I mean? It didn't matter where they was from. You know, I was listening to the Ghetto Boys back then, and I used to come to the block and talk about that, and they'd be like, "Who's that?" They didn't know because that was way out there.
Right.
You know, Too Short. I was listening to that way out there. I mean, the old school when he had like 32-minute records.
Right.
You know what I mean? One single was 32 minutes long.
Short.
You know, long records. And EPMD, big influence. Man, shout out to Eric Sermon. You know what I mean? Me and him was actually cool, and that was a big deal for me.
Right.
Yeah, man, you know, the Rakims, the Public Enemies, like you mentioned earlier off camera. A lot of the really unspoken one, Just Ice.
Oh,
you know,
Just Ice.
There's a lot of people taking credit for the gold teeth. People don't know Just Ice is rocking the whole mouthful.
Right.
You know, in like the early 80s.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, mostly that.
He
man.
was definitely one of the original hip hop gangsters.
Yes.
Like people don't give him his just due. But definitely Just Ice. You go look him up. He's on the cover showing the gold grill, good grills. Yeah. How they doing now? Then with the Gucci hat on, the Rastafarian Gucci hat, the Dapper Dan joint. Come on, bro. Crazy. But that's hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Definitely. That's definitely hip hop. Now, you have a we was talking off camera. We talk on it now. You have you've done records with Primo. That's like one of my favorite producers. Like, what is it like working with Primo?
It's a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? When you do all the Nas raps over your joint, you know, Jay raps over your joint, and then you in the booth with him, and it's like, man, I gotta impress this guy. Like, how do I impress? Because if he comes back, I'm like, yo, you gotta do better. Come back another day. Like, how's that gonna make me feel? You know what I mean? So it's a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? But he's a wonderful dude, man, and he's also a teacher. So you know, you also learn a lot. You know what I'm saying? So.
I personally had the opportunity to be around Primo, and for those that don't know, Primo doesn't do pre-made beats. Like when he works with an artist, 9 times out of 10, they're doing that on the spot. Like I don't know if he did that with you. He does his beats while you're there on the spot.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Fire.
That's crazy. Now think about that, and think about how many classics he did, and keep in mind that was done when the artist was there on the spot.
Yeah.
That's
and then he goes. You know, if you don't like this one, I'm gonna do another. I'm thinking to myself, how am I gonna tell Primo I don't like a beat?
Right.
How you do it? And then he plays the first one and it's fire.
Right. So let's keep it real. Has he ever played you something? You were like, but
no.
you didn't say nothing.
No.
No.
Never.
You sure?
Never. I would definitely tell the truth. We like brothers now, so he probably would kick me out the whip. But
all right. Primo,
no.
If he say it, don't kick him out. He's just being honest.
No, but none but fire.
None but fire. Right. What's your favorite? If you got a favorite, that's just unfair. What's your favorite gangster album?
Hard to Earn.
Hard to Earn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nope. My favorite is Daily Operation. That's my favorite.
You know, it's hard to even pick one.
Right.
That's an unfair question.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you know, it's hard to earn, man. Touch me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Now we're speaking off camera. I like to go off and talk about what we was talking about off camera and bring it onto camera. You got some artists. You're in the market of bringing up the young boys, so to speak. And, you know, and carrying on the tradition of good hip hop.
Yeah.
Who do we got coming up? Who are you pushing out there? What's going on with that?
Well, you know what I'm saying? I love where hip hop is at right now in certain aspects because, you know, the age thing has been taken out the game. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dudes right now who are doing real well.
Right.
You know what I mean? Rock Marciano, Griselda, shout out those to my brothers.
Right.
And, you know, these are guys that are, you know, grown men, and that's dope because guess what? I'm listening to hip hop when I'm 70. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
me too.
So what
am I
going to just stop? You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? We have to realize that's what we are.
Exactly.
We're hip hop. That's what we are. You're gonna tell Rod Stewart not to play guitar and you're gonna tell kids not to listen to rock no more because they're damn near 80 years old? No, that's who they are.
So I'm glad that that's changed.
Right.
However, I do understand that, you know, the youth, they need a voice. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I've just been named. This is the first time it's being announced.
As it should be.
Co-owner and president of Up Top Music Group.
Okay.
Shout out to Keem. Shout out to Murdoch. Shout out to Devon Stout. And we got an artist named G's Gasoline. Y'all probably familiar. He's been working hard on the drill scene, Brooklyn.
Right.
He's from East New York.
Right.
Fire, young cat, man,
Right.
getting busy. And you can check his stuff out. A lot of views. He's doing his thing. We're working with him, and also Every Hood is another company I got, and I got man P Smith out of Miami Gardens. Miami. So you see, we got Brooklyn, we got Miami, we got Voice. But let me tell you something. It don't matter where they're from or what style of music. I'm making sure they spit. I'm making sure they give you great content along with their youthful spirit. You know what I'm saying? Right.
And why is that important to you that it goes that way?
Because like we got to further the culture as we did a lot of talking off camera because we go back. We got to further. We need substance.
Right.
We understand about the jury and the cause. As Thoro was saying, but we need substance, man. We need you to send a message, and we need you to talk that talk. When we came up, we learned from rappers. We hear a word and stop the tape and go look through the dictionary. Oh, they were actually teaching us. Right. Culturally relevant issues came from certain people, and it's important that happens with these young cats. The issues may be different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The issues when we was young was, dudes were smoking woolers. So dudes was making records like, you sniff blow? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. And then they might deal with the pills or whatever they're dealing with, but it's all important. It's important to teach, things about depression, anxiety, things that are affecting the youth now. And I'm going to make sure the artists do that, as well as giving y'all some fun songs to party to. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, I just think what you're saying is on point. We need variety, Yeah. We need political, we need consciousness, we need gangster, we need party, we need turn up, we need all that. We just can't have one style of music, and I think a lot of it just been saturated with an abundance of one style and not enough variety. You know what I mean? Because like you said, we used to learn from hip hop.
Yeah.
Hip hop taught us how to dress, how to talk, how to walk. Everything we learned that from the fucking music and watching these videos.
How to use condoms. I was going raw.
Wow. Hey, he on his own with that.
I was going raw before Biggie said, I got the pack of Rough Riders.
So Biggie technically saved your life, man.
Yeah,
Shout out to Biggie, man. You see that?
Shout out to him.
See, that's hip hop. If it wasn't for hip hop, God,
what was the other record with Red Alert on it? Jimmy Hats.
Jimmy Hats. Jimmy, the J, the I, the M, the M.
I was like, damn, I guess I got to use these now.
They were promoting safe sex, but in a cool, in a hip hopish way. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. I think we just need to not get back to that, but we need to continue that.
Yeah.
People always want to go get back. No, we need to just continue what's already been, done or whatever. That's all I'm saying. So now, you work with another one of my favorite artists, Jay-Z.
Yes.
What was that like working with Jay-Z? Because that's a big deal, man. You're on a record with Jay-Z that sold 6 million copies.
Yeah,
that's a big ass deal, man.
Well, the great thing about that is that he's like a big brother to me. So I was around him, outside of music.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was when we got time to actually record, it was still pressure because everybody trying to outspit it. You know what I mean? That was the great thing about that crew. Him, Sauce Money, Jazzo, Bleak, Beans. Like everybody was like, "Oh, that's what you said," or "Hold up, I'll be right back."
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it was just amazing to try everybody trying to get busy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And still making records.
Now, do you remember the first time you met Jay-Z? What was that like?
I first met him in Marcy Projects.
Okay.
And I still remember he had a thermal on. He always had that swag, man. So I remember I never was rocking thermal, so I see him with a thermal. That's simple. You know what I'm saying? That's when he lived in Marcy at the time. And he had a Pathfinder at the time, so I fell in love with Pathfinders after that. You know what I'm saying? It's just everything he did, he made it look cool, man. So
I remember that Pathfinder. It's in the video too.
Yeah, it's no surprise that he took it where he took it because he just makes everything cool.
Now, and even his mentor, shout out to Jazzo. Now,
yeah, shout out to him.
What was it like working with Jazzo, and how did you meet Jazzo?
Jazzo's like I met him through Jay and B-High. What up, B-High?
Okay.
One of my brothers. And he just came. Jazz is like a pianist, like a concerto or something.
Right.
He's like he does all his stuff.
No, he does.
Really like a trained musician. So that was interesting and I learned a lot from that. And he was effortless with the rhymes too.
It's funny you brought that up because Jazz is from the era. There was an era where you had to know how to do everything. Like, and I'll give you an example. EPMD did their own beats and they rapped.
Yeah.
Diamond D does his own beats and he raps. Large Professor does his own beats and he raps. Yeah. Pete Rock DJs, raps and produces, and does his own beats. Havoc, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
what up, Havoc?
He's from that school. He's from that school of talented motherfuckers. You know what I mean? So that's why jazz. When you say he's like a conductor, pianos or whatever, because he knows how to do all that, and he can DJ a little bit. People don't know that. Yeah. You know, he's cutting on a couple of his records from back in the days or whatever. So definitely. So listen, man, if anybody want to follow you, get in contact with you, book you for some shows, get some advice, sign to your new label, how can they get in contact with you?
Yeah, man, you can catch me at Wais P Music at Instagram. That's WAISP Music at Instagram. Wais the P on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And you could always just catch me out in Times Square around a bunch of hoes, man.
Hey, that's what he do. I'm gonna be with him too in case they get a loss. I gotta go look for him. You know what I mean? That's what we do. All right? I'm like rounding them up. That's what we gonna do over here.
Shout out to Uptop Music Group. Shout out to every hood. You know what I mean? Shout out to P Dollar. Shout out to G's Gasoline, man. Everything, man. Lot coming, man. Can't wait. 2020.
Now, before we go, anything else you want to touch on or cover that we didn't touch on?
A lot of the stuff that you heard today, he said first off camera. I stole it. Welcome to the music business.
There it is. You know what it is. Wais P, man. DJ Thoro.
Shout out Boy Wonder, man. What's up?
Exactly. And like always, when you see us, one knee us. Let me pay respects. Yeah.
10 men, 20 men, 30 men. I'm on something.